it's your Greek girl Poppy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is episode 4. Let's be comfortable. Today we'll talk about macros and how we'll find out what our macros are. As we discussed in the previous video, macros, aka macronutrients, are the nutrients in which you can break down your food. It's not an option, you consume it unless you have found a different way to feed yourself, which is fine and it gets you out of trouble a lot. So before we start analyzing how we count our macros, the first thing we have to do is to set a goal. So we talked about that, so we have our goal. The second thing then you have to do is to know what your TDEE is, your total daily energy expenditure. That accent though! This is the energy, aka calories you need daily to function, depending on your metabolic rate and the activities you do during the day, and that includes your work, workouts, etc, etc. We'll link one or two favorite websites in the description box and you can go there and calculate your TDEE. It is very easy, you just insert your height, your weight, your sex and your activity level, and if you know an accurate body fat percentage, that's it, and you have your TDEE. So now you know the energy you need during the day. Since we are cutting, that means that we have to lower our calories that we consume during a day. I suggest that you don't go more than 500 calories, and that depends on how much weight you have to lose and how long you will be in that cutting phase. If you have to lose only 10 to 20 pounds, I suggest that this cutting phase won't last more than 3-4 months. If you have to lose more, then I suggest that you get into this cutting phase slowly and your maximum will be 500 calories below your TDEE. I don't recommend to go lower than 500 calories minus, because the calories you will be able to consume will be very low. You will feel awful during the cutting phase, you will hate yourself, and then there are two options. Option 1, you stop doing that, or option 2, you will never do that again. We don't want this to happen. I literally believe that it can be a nice experience for you and not what the average person believes, that it is a very hard procedure. No, it just needs a little bit of knowledge, how to manipulate your body, how to manipulate your metabolism, and how to do things right, so there's no way that you don't succeed. Everyone has the right to be healthy, be at a healthy weight, maintain that weight and be able to eat. Can you imagine a car functioning without fuel? So how are you supposed to function without fuel? Moreover, for the 500 calories minus, especially for women, your TDEE won't be that high. So if you go below that point, 500 calories, that will be below 1,200 calories, 1,100 calories, 1,000 calories. So your body will be in war mood, and instead of losing fat, it will start store fat. So we don't want to do this. So let's start now. What is protein? Protein is one of the most important macronutrients that exist, especially if you train hard and try to build muscle or retain muscle. And at this point, even in a cutting phase, we want to retain our body mass. Protein contains 4 calories per gram. That means that 25 grams of protein are 100 calories, right? Right. How much protein do I need to consume? If you're a beginner, 1 gram per body pound is a good way to start. If you are trained, then you can go a little bit higher, 1.1, 1.2. If you're an athlete, 1.3 and above. Now, before competition, I may consume 1.5 or even more. So step number 1, finding your protein in grams. Choose your level and you multiply your pounds with that number. For example, my number is this one. I will leave a detailed example in the description below, so you will know step by step what to do and how to calculate everything if you're if you are a visual person and you don't want to only hear this but also see this written down. Now we know the grams we need in protein. The next step we have to do is to find the grams we need in fat. Dietary fat is really important for a smooth and effective body function. There's nothing to be afraid with fat. Eat fat. It is essential. So to find the number you need, you have to multiply your weight in pounds with 0.35 to 0.45. If you're a beginner, I suggest that you start with 0.45, and then it depends if you like carbs more or fat more. For example, I like carbs more, so I go with 0.35, and my number is this one. Now you know the grams you need in protein and the grams you need in fat. If you multiply the grams of protein by 4 and the grams of fat by 9, and if you add those numbers together, then you get this number. If you take that off with the amount of calories we said that you need daily in your cutting phase, then you have the calories you need in carbs. If you divide these calories by 4, you get the grams you need in carbs. This is my example, and that number is this one. As you realized, 1 gram of carbs equals to 4 calories. My final numbers are these. Now I can play with these numbers. I can play especially with my carbs and my fat. So one day, for example, I will go higher in fat, then I will lower my carbs, or vice versa. You can play with your fat and carbs. There's no difference, but keep your protein steady no matter what. So that was a really simple way on how to calculate your macros. Everyone should do this. We need to know what the essential macronutrients are and why they are so essential for our lives. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Poppy. I'm Greek, that's why the accent is weird. And I'm a personal trainer, bikini competitor, and I post fitness and diet tips every single day. So consider subscribing. You will make my day. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely start of the week and see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!